The vote is 41 Rilling, 9 Morris, and 5 abstentions. Mayor Rilling is the newly endorsed candidate for mayor for the city of Norwalk. In accordance with the procedure set forth, Mayor Rilling invited up to make an executive.
I've got some notes here, but as Murphy's Law, I forgot my glasses, but I'll try to do the best I can. You know, it's really very humbling, and I'm very, very honored to stand before such a fine group of people who work so hard on behalf of the city of Norwalk, and to have your overwhelming support. You know, the past 4 years have been amazing, wonderful challenges, which also present wonderful opportunities. And all the people in this room have been here with me for that ride, that wonderful ride that we've taken. The people in this room have accomplished a lot, from the Common Council to the Board of Education, to people on boards and commissions. You all work so hard. I couldn't do it alone, and I'm not taking credit for all the wonderful things that happened, because we were a team. We've been a team. We've worked together for a long time. And I'm very, very humbled, and I guess this probably would not come as a surprise, but I humbly accept your nomination. You know, as I look at this, we talk about the support and collaboration of a really diverse group of people. And I look at the notes that we've written down, and a lot of I, but I'd rather think in terms of we. You know, we've worked so closely and brought so many people together. We reach out to other people, other organizations in the community, and work closely. I'm very proud to say that over the past years, I've had a wonderful working relationship with the NAACP under the leadership prior of Darnell Crossman and now Brenda Penn-Williams. You know, we call each other all the time, we talk. She calls me to complain about things or to congratulate us on things. And she's been a wonderful, wonderful collaborator, and I appreciate, Brenda, the fact that you work so well with me, and I want to continue that. You know, we meet, we've gathered the leaders of our Hispanic community, the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and others, and working together to make sure that people in our community, whether they're immigrants, undocumented, or whatever, that they feel safe here. We've had meetings, so we talk about the rights that they have, how they can protect themselves, and what we're going to do in order to help them. Yeah, I want to thank my partner, Lucia C. Rilling. You know, I always say that a team is always the best way to work. And Lucia has been by my side from the very beginning of my election in 2013. And I tell people that, you know, when I go places, she goes with me. She makes me better than I can be alone. She's a wonderful, wonderful partner, and I really thank you so much. I love you, dear. You know, I can stand here today and say I feel very confident that we're doing a great job in the city of Norwalk. Things are moving forward. There'll be people that will complain and say things aren't happening, naysayers and so forth, but you know what? Things are happening in Norwalk. We're doing a great job. We've got a good team working together. We're looking at some of the accomplishments that we've had. You know, we strengthened the communications between the citizens of Norwalk and the mayor's office and the Common Council and the Board of Education. We've worked so well together, reaching out on the mayor's nights out, where we bring City Hall out into the community. It may not seem like a lot, but we have the Saturday morning walks. We have a young lady, Stephanie,
Yes.
just joined us for the first time, and I asked her to send me her resume because she's got a remarkable background, and we're looking for some boards and commissions for Stephanie. But that's how we get things done. We reach out into the community, we include people, and we make sure that they are going to have a voice, and that's what Norwalk is all about. We've fostered business retention. We have Xerox, CPTV, GGP, and the GE Jobs that were going to leave Connecticut but came to Norwalk. We've advanced ahead of the Harbor South, Waypoint, the Glover Avenue development, the mall, which, by the way, we're going to have a groundbreaking in the next week or so.
At the end of the month.
Pardon me?
In August.
In August, okay. So we're going to have the groundbreaking of the mall, and that's finally happening. Washington Village, the choice neighborhoods, that's an amazing development that's going to help so many people that are going to be able to have a decent place in which to live. We've grown the grand list. You know, the grand list is, we have our reval coming up, but the grand list has increased by 1.5% in each of the last 2 years. And that's good news for Norwalk because our property values are getting more valuable, but also people are developing in the city of Norwalk. All you have to do is look around and say, wow, look what's happening. You know where I go to Stanford, and people say to me, Norwalk's eating our lunch. Norwalk is growing. People are talking about Norwalk, not only in Fairfield County, but throughout Connecticut. We've maintained the city's AAA bond rating in all 3 bond rating agencies, just as you found out a couple of days ago by the paper. And that's really important because we are able to issue bonds at a very, very low interest rate. And over the period of time, we're going to save the city of Norwalk $781,000 just on that AAA bond rating alone. You got a water? Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to keep on going, but you know, it's kind of funny because, and I could go.
That's not the faucet.
All right. Is that like the Academy Awards? But some of the wonderful things that are going on in Norwalk, crime rate is down. We have that grant for a Safer South Norwalk where we bring people from South Norwalk together to talk about the things that are important to South Norwalk and how we can help make South Norwalk a vibrant, safer community. We meet on a regular basis, and it's just a remarkable thing to see. We've hired 8 additional firefighters since in the last year, including 3 minorities and the city's first female firefighter. We're so very, very proud of the fact that we're trying to bring diversity into the fire department, where there's been some questions before whether or not that the fire department is as diverse as it could be. Excuse me. I know, it'd be like Marco Rubio. You remember that one. One of the things that we just did is going to save the city millions of dollars. We brought the Board of Education together with the Norwalk Federation of Teachers. There was a struggle. They weren't sitting down at the table and talking. We got them to the table. We got them to sit down. And as a result of that, we've renegotiated a contract which includes them going to the state health plan. And that's going to save the city millions of dollars. We have the police department going to the health plan, fire department going to the health plan. I believe we're going to get 2405, the DPW union to the health plan. That's the big thing about that is, right now the city's self-insured. So any catastrophic loss is a risk. The statewide plan is a fully insured plan. So we know what our risk is going to be. We know that if there's a catastrophic event in somebody's life, that they're going to be covered, and it's going to only cost the city of Norwalk the same amount as it would just by the premium charges. Thanks to Mr. Kimmel and others who work so very hard on senior tax relief. Every single year we have had senior tax relief so that we don't have to force our senior citizens out of their homes. Some senior citizens find themselves having to choose between putting food on the table, paying their electric bill, or paying their taxes. So we want to make sure that we don't force our seniors out of the house, out of their homes. We've saved over $900,000 in refinancing our long-term debt. And I take pride in what we've done. I'm so proud of all the people who worked so hard. And again, the credit goes to all the councils, the department heads, the Board of Education, all the boards and commissions, people that step up and volunteer for no pay whatsoever. And that takes dedication, it takes commitment. And again, that's part of this amazing team that we have put together. Now, it's kind of funny because back in January when I made my announcement that I was seeking re-election, we outlined goals for the next term. Some of those, when I reviewed this list earlier today, I kind of got a chuckle in that the things I said we wanted to do next term, a lot of them we have already accomplished in the short time between January and now. For instance, the investments in our schools, the $130 million in our school infrastructure, the increase in the Board of Education operating budget, the health plan that I just mentioned, getting the teachers into the health plan, library parking, thanks in good part to Alex's negotiation skills. Citywide parking study, because we know that parking is at a premium in Norwalk and we want to find ways that we can accommodate the people who want to come here, patronize our businesses. And last but not least, we're probably within the next week and a half to 2 weeks, we will be releasing our recommendations for the housing study that we just had, where we focus on the 35-65 people who can't afford housing in Norwalk, and we do not want them to leave. We want to be able to have people stay in Norwalk. We don't want people forced out of our community. And so, next term, what are we looking at? We're looking at ECS reform. We know that's a challenge. We know that Norwalk has been underfunded, and everybody has tried to fight for greater money for the ECS reform. Prior mayors, our state delegation, everybody's tried to fight for more educational cost sharing, and we just don't seem to be able to get it. The walk bridge is going to be a challenge. We're going to make sure that it doesn't impact Norwalk businesses or Norwalk residents to a negative point. We don't want anybody to lose businesses. We just had a conversation today. We're going to reach out to the Department of Economic and Community Development to try to see if there's going to be funding available for any businesses that might lose money as a result of the traffic problems and so forth that might be created by the walk bridge. We're going to commission a Blue Ribbon Commission on African American and Latino affairs. We are a diverse community. Our school system is a minority-majority school system right now. We need to make sure that everybody in the community feels comfortable and has the quality of life that we know that we can provide in the city of Norwalk. The Housing Task Force, I just mentioned that about the report coming out very soon. Increase in affordable housing, we have to make an increase in that. Parking and Commuter Task Force, the Plan of Conservation and Development we're working on. So there's so many things happening. So I'd like to just end by thanking the Democrats in the city of Norwalk and the people who live here. You know, I've always said that I love this city. This city educated me, educated my children, educated my grandchildren. They supported me when I entered the military. They allowed me to serve on the police department. I consider the finest police department anywhere. They nominated me, appointed me to be chief of that police department. And then they've elected me to be the mayor of this amazing city. I've been very blessed. I owe the city of Norwalk a tremendous debt of gratitude. It's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. I just love this community, and it's just an honor to stand before you again as your nominee. And I call upon us to work together, to continue this team, to continue moving Norwalk forward, to continue the respect that we have for each other, and to show this city and to bring this city to the greatest possible level that it can be. That is our goal. That is our mission. That is why we are elected. That is what the people of the community expect us to do. And if we don't do it, we're going to come up short. We don't want to disappoint the people that voted us into office. So thank you all. This is an amazing, amazing time. I appreciate your support. I look forward to a strong, strong campaign where we can continue to elect the people that have worked so hard for the city of Norwalk. God bless you all, and God bless America.